I have denied domestication for the urgency of danger without hesitation or deliberation for 30 years. I was denunciated without fact and was left with no option to contest the allegations as no one knew what to do. In this given set of circumstances, I hold no ill will. In fact, I hope for furtherance in a department that is so terribly corrupt and flawed. Although the council accepts no responsibility, the mayor himself does not know what to do. I hope that this letter and this situation will better prepare you for future state affairs, as it is apparent that no one of you know what to do in an instance such as this. I did my laws, my bylaws, and the Robert's Rules of Orders dictated that I do. I contacted my company president to no avail. I contacted my chief to no avail. I contacted our mayor to no avail. I had conversation with a councilman to no avail. I have obtained an attorney to no avail. My every option has been exhausted, and I have yet to receive any answers. I have been treated as if I am guilty of a crime, yet I have not even been questioned by authorities. The company from which I have been expelled, or anyone for that matter, as they are no vocal or inscribable allegations, or the inscribed allegations that have been divulged directly to me. In fact, all I have knowledge of is an article in the Daily Item. From what I know constitutionally, this is an infraction of those said rights. I have been slandered, reproached without a shred of substantiation, and you as a deliberative assembly have allowed such behaviors for that and for this city. I am truly vexed and afflicted. You are the future of this city. You make the decisions that affect, improve, and involve every resident of this wonderful city. You have the final say. To deny that is a responsibility in a time of necessity and unnerving and troubling at best. No one has the ability to say they know what to do. How is that? Why is it that you cannot make a decision when in fact you are the officiating body of the Sunbury Fire Department? Are you saying with your denial of liability and decision that the Sunbury Fire Department has no one to answer to? Although you swear in each chief, they can run amok with no consequences. I think perhaps it's time to change the rule. I think that we have to answer to someone. I believe I also speak for the community at large, that someone has to standardize and regulate personnel that is paid by tax dollars. I have an example I hope you can comprehend. Stanley Worth was allowed, with no revocation, to take substantiated allegations to the Daily Item and then to this very council, and set into motion as a resolution that has destroyed my very being and life's work of 30 years. That I have bestowed my very soul to this city and its inhabitants. No one time was this taken into consideration. In fact, to the contrary, it seemed to have been dismissed. Although the rumor was that I was a thief, I have yet to even be questioned by an authoritative body. The Rescues has not even given me an explanation yet. I am believed to be guilty with no verification of any kind by a council that denies responsibility for the action and has put me in administrative leave and comment of such in the media. Why is that? For 13 years I was president of the Sunbury Quadra League Youth Baseball Program. No one said there was anything missing there. I was an officer at the Eagles, and no one time was my integrity questioned. The rescue host company themselves have asked me to come and help with their finances, and so I did. And up until now, with the new circumstances, there was never a question. I sat on the City Parks and Recreation Committee for many years in the Zoning Hearing Committee. I helped raise funds for the new fire hoses. Yet I am accused, and after many years of service and direct handling of money, and with no substantiation. It smells bad, people, and you all ignored the stench. Regardless of the circumstances and just I endured, I'm grateful to have served the city with not just 100% of me, but 150%, and will never regret a moment of it. I have nothing to hide, nor will I ever because honesty is what I adhere to and will always. I am ashamed to say that I am rare in the comportment. I hope again that this serves as a lesson. I want for this city, of which I am so proud to have a better infrastructure, I want you all to look at this situation and realize it is not with resentment that I make this decision and statement, but with aspiration. Respectfully submitted, Richard A. Sinko.
Rick, before you leave, I guess I'm sorry first off that Dave's not here to actually have a chance to hear your letter.
There's two other letters in here. One's directed to the Sunbury Fire Chief and one's directed to Sunbury Fire Department. I have nothing. I'm not answering any questions. I said what I had to say. I've asked everybody. I've talked with the mayor. I've called him. He's denied 2 of my phone calls. Will not return them. I'm done.
So who else called? You said
I was going to say, I haven't talked with me.
The city councilman. No, I talked with Jimmy.
Talk to me.
I talked to the councilman. If I said it incorrectly, I'm sorry.
My question is, didn't I tell you to follow the procedures?
I followed the procedures. I've been denied appeal 3 times.
Now, did you go back to the Sunbury Fire Department?
Sunbury Fire Department, as far as I'm concerned, did not take any action, correct, Michael?
That's correct.
I felt they should have.
Have you went to the Sunbury Fire Department?
No, I couldn't go. I was barred from the meeting.
You requested a meeting with the Sunbury Fire Department?
No, because I did what the mayor told me to do.
Rescue's host company.
I was denied. Three times I was denied an appeal.
Is this thing under investigation?
We have a complaint from the rescue hose. The investigation is open. And at this point, we're waiting for information from that.
Well, can I ask you?
So you know what the old saying is, you're innocent until proven guilty, am I correct?
That's what the old saying is,
That's what I believe.
that's not what's happening.
So are you stepping too quick here, Rick? I mean,
No.
I know you since you're knee-high to a grass.
I know, but one of the bylaws in the Sunbury Fire Department requires that I live within the city limits of the city of Sunbury, and I am presently moving out of the city because of this situation. So, I'm not waiting. I'm doing what I need to do to go on with my life, build my character back up, and build my business back up. I've lost too much.
Well, when you and I spoke, you went back to the rescues, that's what I recommended. You've been denied there. Then next up would be the Sunbury Fire Department. You would have to put a written request to Sunbury Fire Department for a hearing. Okay.
As far as I know, they read a letter off at the fire department and no action was taken. Am I correct?
That's correct. If I may say...
Can I ask you, why was, I guess, no action taken?
Well, and I can say, first of all, I was not prepared for this evening. I was probably as shocked as you gentlemen here. We, being the fire department, has really nothing in this other than he is a member of the Rescue Host Company. It's a Rescue Host Company Rick Sinko issue. It has no involvement with any other company within the city. As far as his suspension, and we're following the city ordinance where it says he has to be a member of good standing, we have received notification that he has been expelled. We're following that. If anything, I feel council did act in a proper manner because it says if you're not a member of good standing, you should be removed from that position. We did not do that. We put him on administrative leave, which I thought was very, very nice of all of you and great character. But as far as Rick's actions here tonight, I don't know what to say. I was hoping he would also try to hold it, hold on, until a final decision was made by the rescues, involving the rescues, again, the rescues and Rick Sinko, not Rick Sinko and the Sunbury Fire Department, not the Rescue Host Company, the Sunbury Fire Department. And again, not the city of Sunbury. This issue is involving Rick Sinko and the Rescue Host Company.
Yeah, and I guess that's the way all of us interpreted it based on interactions with the solicitor, et cetera. But I guess I know our standing is we can't certainly impede and or get involved in an investigation, but I guess if we had a position to take, my perspective would be that minimally we as a council, working with Mike as chief, prepare basically at least a letter